to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something, completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.
KUGAN CASSIUS here with Sonny Edwards, IFL TV, Everlast. Sonny, you think that was the right call to throw the towel in?
100%. I think Ben Davison made the absolute perfect decision at the right time.
One second. Sorry, Sonny, go on, carry on.
Yeah, I'll be real. I think Ben Davison, the corner of Lee Wood, made the decision at the perfect time. They gave him every second of the count to prepare and get up. I'm actually surprised how well he saw it from behind. I was looking at, like a frontal view to Lee, and in my opinion, he was gone. His legs weren't showing great signs. He jumped up too quick and didn't really catch his wits about him. I think Ben Davison made the absolute perfect call. It's a hard moment, of course it is, but I genuinely think if he was given another 5-10 seconds, then he's not getting up again. You know what I mean? In the sense of, it's a bad knockout, I think. He weren't ready to defend himself. He was boxing great. I think he was way up. I think he was controlling the space with a lead hand very good. I think he was finding and making shots out of nothing, constantly giving Lara too much to think about. My only gripe was when they was trading, it looked like not only could Lara hold the shots better, but throw heavier shots. They threw left hooks in short range, and Lara came on top, and that was the end of the fight. Gutted for Lee Wood. Like I said before, I knew the matchup wasn't the best initially when it first got made for Lee, just because I know how dangerous and how deceptive Lara is. You know, when he's just backing away and taking shots. You could see in a couple of rounds before, he's only half putting his shots there. He's not putting no effort into them. He knew he weren't going to land, so he was just sort of stepping in with a half swing, taking a shot and reading. And then all he started doing was getting his feet there, seeing the opening, and then he just threw to the space, and he caught him the first real time that he tried to open up. Devastated for Lee, but Lara's a great fighter. He didn't panic, he didn't rush, he was down on cards, but he had every single belief that all he had to do was catch him one, and you could see that in his demeanour. I was impressed by both Wood and Lara, but obviously it's hard lines for Lee tonight.
Lara's a problem for anyone in that weight category. I mean, if you're Josh Warrington now, who's looking at the Lee Wood fight more so as a domestic clash, wherever that may be, but now, what does Warrington think?
Well, he might have to wait for the rematch. I can only imagine Lee Wood picking a voluntary in Lara gets a rematch. So he might not have a chance. He might not have a chance to make that decision right now. I don't know. It probably was less of a fight he'd want to go back to for Josh. Really, a new fight, Leeds versus Nottingham would have been fantastic. That's not the fight we've got now. If they're going for the world title, that's not the fight we've got now. Lara's the man, and I think he's going to be a hard man to beat. I genuinely do. I couldn't believe, like I said previously, and like I pretty much said to anyone that listened, when Lee Wood chose this fight, he got massive props to me, massive credit. But sometimes I think, that was a big ask there tonight. And you know what I mean? My heart breaks for Lee. Lara is just like a slightly bigger, slightly heavier Martinez, Julio Cesar, I think, and that style that them Mexicans bring is a problem, especially when you're trading them. You can outsmart them all day, but the moment you start thinking you can have a firefight with them, you find out you can't. That's why I won't sit there and trade them in the pocket. Not about to make about me. It's not my night tonight, but I'm shouting from the ringside. Keep doing what you're doing. What got you there? What was winning him and what was buzzing Lara? You could see he was trying to get carried away with his work. You could see that he wanted to let the 1-2 left hook go, and hopefully it was the other way around. You could see Lee's effort. And I hope that everyone in Nottingham stay behind Lee. I think I can remember when he weren't really getting no push for nothing. I was saying ringside to Junaid, he was training at Steel City Gym a couple of years ago. Not many people even know that. He weren't even training with Grant. He was training with a different trainer there. And to see sort of where he's come from now and to sort of put together headline world title fights, like, okay, tonight is bitter. But from where he's been from and where he's come from to what he's achieved and the platform he's put himself in, and that was a great fight, which he was dominating while the fight was going. He just didn't make it long enough to win the fight. But I just hope everyone gets behind him, man, because it's sad, man. I don't know what I mean? It's sad, man. I like Lee.
Sonny, just finally, obviously, there's no one that's going to know Lee Wood better in this situation than Ben Davison. So he did react to, and that was it. He could have saved him from like a potential, like you said, like a knockout in that final 10 seconds.
If Lee's someone I like, but I mean, if Lee was someone I loved, if Lee was my brother, my best friend, my son, I'm completely supportive of what Ben. If anything, if he let Lara get to him in that state, that's when there was a problem. So I don't think Ben had a choice. I think he made the right one. I don't think he had one.
Sonny, thank you very much, and we'll catch up with you again soon, mate.
No worries, Cougs. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something. Completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.